The devil only attacks people that he's intimidated by. And that was something that took me quite some time to grasp. I feel like all of these spiritual concepts really, but when I really shifted my perspective to, it's a blessing to have these challenges and have these attacks or these struggles, um, because it must mean that I'm a force to be reckoned with, right? And I feel the same way when I give advice, to family or friends or, especially you, because that was something I wish I had known a lot sooner. It shifts the perspective from negativity into optimism, right? There's something to be said about being attacked spiritually, again, or just having struggle or challenge in general, and knowing that that must mean that you're on the verge of some real breakthrough, that blessings must be right around the corner, because the devil wouldn't be wasting all of his resources on you to try and stop you from getting those blessings if they weren't manifesting for you. There wasn't something there waiting for you, right? And I think that for me has really kept me in a place where I get excited now. Not to say that things are not challenging or I don't struggle, but it's exciting when I know that there's so much challenge and resistance, because I know that I must be really, really close to unlocking some type of blessing from the universe, from Creator. And, the way one of my nieces put it one time, she had told me she wanted to get a tattoo of a bow and arrow. And I was like, okay, but what's the significance, right? What does that mean? And she told me, well, you know how when an arrow is being pulled back, it probably thinks that it's going backwards, that bad things are happening, right? But it has to be pulled back in order to be launched forward. And that's kind of what it feels like, right? When you're on the verge of a breakthrough, is sometimes you feel like you're going backwards. Sometimes you feel uncomfortable and out of place right before the blessing happens, right? So today, I really just want to encourage you to not give up before the miracle happens, right? Because if you're in a place where you're struggling, uh, it must mean that you're a force to be reckoned with, right? And I hope that that's helpful. Because again, the devil wouldn't be wasting so much time and energy on you, my love, if you didn't have a blessing or a gift to bestow upon the world, right? I think if you don't really fit in or you don't see yourself in the world that you're in, if you're in this dark place, it's because your light is meant to come and change it, right? And I truly believe that. I know it sounds corny or cliche, but I think, you know, a lot of us who get into spirituality or healing work or teaching or anything that requires any type of wisdom, it comes by way of struggle. It comes by way of challenge. So just know that the things that you've experienced in your life, the things that you've gone through, have really set you up. That has been your curriculum, right? You're well versed in pain, and that is going to propel you forward. Just because you're being pulled backwards doesn't mean you're going to go backwards forever. You might just be on the verge of being launched into greatness. And I would hate to see you give up right before that happens. And that's really all I wanted to say to you today. I know this is a short one, but I love you. And we're going to talk a little bit more in the next episode about purpose, and how pain really propels us into that. And, you know, I was in recovery, and in one of the meetings that I was in, someone had said, healing happens when pain becomes purpose. And that has stuck with me ever since. And I think that for so many of us, we have the ability, for everyone really, to alchemize our pain into some type of purpose. And that's something that I want to talk to you a little bit more about. But for today, that's what I got for you. So, as your big sister, auntie, friend, I love you very much. The world is much less without you in it. I hope that you go use your powers for good and not for evil. And I hate to do it to you, but I'm going to leave now. But I'll always be back for you, my love. I love you. Bye.